Let's Start Project.
Ah! I know! Kid, how many pounds do you weigh?
104.
Kid suddenly takes on a worried look, but before she can remove her hands, the marble set of teeth clamps down onto her wrists.
Hey, you stupid face! What's going on?
The white marble teeth gnaw from side to side, becoming stained with red.
Damn it! Let me go!
Magil calmly offers an explanation from behind us.
Without saying something truthful to the best of one's ability, a mouth of truth will never let go.
Not hearing him at all, Kid kicks the stone face in a fit of anger.
Let me go, you stupid face! I swear I'm gonna kick your teeth in!
Then, as swiftly as it closed, the mouth opens. I crouch down to Kid, who's kneeling on the floor, rubbing her wrists. Wow, I guess you weren't lying about knocking its teeth in.
Course not, mate. I showed him good. Bloody stone face.
Alright, let's drop this coin in the coin slot. Come on, you little bastards. I only need one of you. Seven. Yes! Triple sevens! And I think I hear something in there.
Impressive, Junpei.
Damn straight.
It would appear to be unlocked now. There is something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. What is it? Is there something in there?
Yeah, a playing card. And this. A key with the Venus symbol on it.
Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate.
Then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room.
Correct. Come on, Junpei. Hurry up.
And he's off.
Shall we head over there then? Hold it!
What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right.
Huh, that's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are.
You, flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
Yeah, you keep walking. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on. If you know what I'm saying.
As I watch him in admiration, a catchphrase written on the bottom of the price sign catches my eye. Closing sale. Takoyaki, 10 for 1 yen. What the hell? It looks like his closing sale will run until the end of February. Which means that this old fella's food cart is...
Nuts. You saw it, eh? I kinda just wanted to disappear without anybody noticing.
I get a grip on myself just as I'm about to say, then why don't you just put that sign away? But sir, if you're closing, then...
Business ain't going so well. All I'm left with in the end are debts. Lately, I've been wondering whether the things HQ has been saying are true. I think I'm probably finished.
Sir, I can't believe it. This old guy given up? After shaking his head sadly, he continues.
I just don't get it. Why don't my takoyaki sell? I really don't get it.
I get a grip on myself just as I'm about to say, isn't it because you're scary looking? Man, I'll miss you.
Hearing you say that is a relief.
He flashes me an embarrassed grin and holds out a package with 5 orders of takoyaki.
Take it. It's on the house.
Sir. I accept his token of goodwill. I'll never be able to finish eating 5 orders, but I couldn't just refuse.
Misha greets me with a wave and a devious grin as I walk through the door.
Didn't see you in the cafeteria, Hee-chan.
Yeah, I decided it was too crowded there. Misha's grin gets even wider.
Oh, really? Are you sure you weren't participating in an illicit rendezvous?
What? What are you talking about?
You were on the roof, right? With both Rin and Emmy, no less. You Casanova, you!
We just had lunch, that's all. Misha bursts into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates.
You're so adorable when you blush like that, Hee-chan.
She gives me a conspiratorial wink.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
There's no secret!
Oh?
Misha seems disappointed and then brightens up again.
Time will tell.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts.
If that's the case, then I'll definitely be needing some of those.
Some of what?
You know, emergency rations. We can't have my stomach growling in the middle of this important infiltration operation, right?
Shugo, are you going to take this seriously?
Yeah, you can even start calling me Mr. Serious. That's how serious I am. There's a glimmer of what looks like resignation in Toji's eyes.
Whatever. Just do what you want. I won't complain as long as you do your job when the time comes.
Really? Thanks, Choji. I nod my thanks with my serious game face on.
Alright, now what's in the box?
As Kid slowly opens the box, a comforting melody fills the air.
That song.
Kid suddenly says, standing up beside me. I look over to her, seeing her expression has changed to vulnerable curiosity, chasing a long-lost memory. You know this song, Kid?
Yeah. A long time ago, someone I knew used to sing it to me.
She turns away from me, rubbing her eyes. Kid? I say softly, putting my hand on her shoulder. After a moment or two, she looks back at me. Tears are running down her cheeks. Without saying a word, Kid walks quickly to the door. Hey, wait up, Kid! I say, chasing after her.
You'll be fine.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I love how quiet he is.
I know. Honestly, I think this episode with the whole mahogany thing, where it was, some of this voice actor's best moments is 7, which honestly isn't really saying much.
Wait, 7, I thought you meant Snake.
Sorry, Snake. I'm getting
Wow, this whole commentary just falling apart already.
Oh my goodness. It's all my fault, guys. All my
You
fault.
have the cue cards, man! God damn it! I wrote these for nothing, you fiend!
Oh man, sounds like me yelling at myself watching these videos in the previous commentary episodes. Gosh, use the cue cards, man! Cut out all your yawning and coughing!
No, leave them in. That's what the fans want to hear.
They look around the room restlessly, peeking into the shadows. Eventually, one of them raises his head to speak.
Maybe a rat set it off. The cook was complaining about rats just the other day.
Rats? Are you trying to tell me a rat set off the trap?
A fat goblin questions the other with a doubtful face. And with that,
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Comes from the corner, over by where Kid's hiding. Taken aback, the goblins stop moving and look at each other. After a little while, the chief slowly strokes his chin and says,
No. Actually, wasn't it stray cats the cook was complaining about?
Bullshit.
Comes the voice a second time. Again, the goblins glance at each other.
Oh, that's strange. What I heard is that it was a vicious heckran. I think.
Not a peep this time. I can only picture Kid racking her brain, trying to think of what a heckran sounds like.
What the hell is a heckran?
Just as I thought. A thief!
Says one of the guards. But just as they start to approach,
Oh, well then it certainly is a heckran. Without a doubt.
one of them says, exchanging a smile with the others.
Well, that's pretty frightening then. Come on, let's get out of here.
The pack begins to file out of the treasure vault.
Please, help me.
And my reply is, I'm sorry, Takako-chan. Takako's expression crumbles, her eyes begin to fill with tears. I can't help you, Takako-chan.
But...
I've got my hands full just taking care of myself. I can't do it, Takako-chan. I can see why she's doing this. Despairing at being thrust into a relationship built on politics instead of love, she's somehow come to idealize me, a man with whom she only talked a little bit during her childhood. Takako is probably just searching for a way out. I wouldn't mind giving my life to Takako if it meant I could save her. The thought, hypocritical as it is, flashes through my mind for a split second. But I'm really sorry, Takako-chan. At that moment, the face of a different girl surfaces inside my mind.
No, I don't want you to apologize.
Takako flashes me a courageous smile.
Shugo-sama, I'm sorry for putting you through this.
A single tear trickles down Takako's smiling face.
The fresh air blowing against my face and body almost makes my legs hurt less.
Maybe if I'm upside down.
Part of me wants to be surprised that Rin's already up here. What's that going to accomplish?
Things in the clouds.
Couldn't you just look at them right side up? Rin rolls her eyes in something approaching exasperation.
Then I wouldn't get a new perspective.
Is upside down really a new perspective? Aha! That caught her off guard. Grin looks pensive.
You may have a point. Maybe sideways.
As Rin lays down on the bench to look at the sky, I give up.
There must be a way for me to continue my investigation.
I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth.
I recognize those dulcet tones. Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany.
I go where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught.
Her name is Franziska von Kama, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Kama. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are.
Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeverse. I am placing you under arrest.
What?
It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal! Have you no shame?
Wait! It has all been a big misunderstanding! I didn't kill the victim!
A misunderstanding? I heard all the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death.
Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man?
I suppose I should reserve judgment until I have investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then.
That's as it should be.
Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way. The fulfillment of the creed alone is all I strive for.
Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together?
I have to get going. The crime scene evades. Don't you dare leave town.
Trust me, I had no intention to.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Kazuna's voice rings through the silent darkness. Her crisp voice feels as though it's passing directly through my eardrums to strike a chord within my heart. Wow. It's actually quite a stirring performance. I never imagined that full Kazuna could pull off something like this. I'm unable to pull my eyes away from her. Her very expression exudes confidence. She's got an incredibly powerful stage presence.
Wow.
Kazuna's amazing. The words of admiration slip unbidden to my lips. Yeah, I admit it, I really underestimated how phenomenal of an actress she is.
Please don't confuse us with just any ordinary goblins. Striking fear into the hearts of men everywhere. We are Lynx's elite security force, the fearsome magical gobbler team!
If you got time to spout off all that nonsense, then you sure got enough time to get your asses kicked!
Kid shouts, exploding with a fierce roundhouse kick. The goblin teeters and staggers, dizzied by the brunt of her attack.
Let's get 'em, boys! Start with that little twerp over there!
Metal balls begin to swing around, swooshing through the air with deadly speed.
Jet gobbler attack! Now!
Sliding across the floor like the wind, the goblins simultaneously rush us. Looking up, all I see is a goblin coming at me head-on, ready to bash its weapon into my skull. Frantically parrying the goblin's attack, I try to lunge with my knife. Quick as a mouse, I slice into the goblin's side. It lets loose a gnarling scream of pain as its putrid face contorts in agony. Kid comes to my aid, delivering a lightning-quick strike to one of the goblins.
What's the matter, huh? Where's your magical gobbler skills now, or whatever you call it?
The goblin can't help but collapse onto the floor in pain. Kid boots it in the jaw before backing away for her next attack.
Nothing to be done.
I can't do this.
Emmy whirls around and begins running backwards. Her face is a mask of anger that surprises me.
Never say that! If you say that, you'll have already lost. Keep moving! If you're alive, you can keep moving, damn it!
Whoa, language! We're on the 4th lap now. She really seems to want me to keep going. Legs, move, move, move! They feel so sluggish. I'm in mud, or molasses, or tar. I can't go on. I'll go on.
Final stretch, Hisao! Give it all you got!
I pump my legs as fast as they'll go. They keep refusing to obey my commands. Somehow, I keep moving. Somehow, I finish.
That's it, Hisao! I knew you had it in you!
The anger Emmy showed a lap ago is gone, replaced with pride.
However,
She's dead.
huh? The very air itself appears to freeze for a split second. Everyone inside stops moving.
I can see her body rotting in the ground. Give up. The girl you were searching for is no longer of this world.
Your Holiness!
Shigusa Tokiko interjects frantically.
Tokiko, there's no need for violence. Takashiro-sama should be satisfied with this.
Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room.
Gambling metaphor! Okay, new environment, same process. There's something on the counter. Looks like a card. A playing card.
Hey, Junpei, I found this one on the shelf.
A playing card? Oh, so that's two of them now.
It's a chair.
Yep, totally a chair.
It feels like a chair. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good teamwork, guys.
So, which is it?
I'm pretty sure it's that purple book over there. I think.
Which one? Oh, I see it.
Kid pulls out a purple book towards the bottom of the shelves. I watch closely as she opens it up. Flipping through the pages, suddenly an old brass key falls out of the book, hitting the ground with a clank.
Alright, the key!
Throwing the book aside, Kid bends down and grabs the key. Her eyes light up as she stares at it in her hands. We race out of the study, eager to see what awaits us in the vault. Magil falls behind a moment later, after returning the book to the shelf.
No one must know that I used to be a librarian. No one.
Well, let's get this over with.
Yep. Good luck.
Toji nods and gives me a shove on the back. Huh? Whoa, hold it right there. Are you gonna make me do this all by myself? She nods, her face impassive.
Of course. That's why I brought you here.
What are you going to do then, Toji?
My appearance isn't suitable for undercover espionage. Come on, it's painfully obvious.
With her deep red eyes, porcelain white skin, and missing arm, she does stand out a bit too much. Plus, she's pretty well known around this area as one of the top brass in the Hand of Death. Which means that I have to infiltrate this place on my own?
Well, that's the plan.
Oh, give me a break. It's easy for her to say. I'm not even mentally prepared, having had this suddenly sprung on me.
Senrei is a rather shady cult. But I don't think you'll be in any danger as long as they don't know your true identity. Act like one of their followers, try not to stand out, and get some information about Hio.
Nodding with her poker face on, Toji once again pushes me in the direction of the temple. And looks like resisting will be futile.
The sun is warming things up rather nicely, I think. Emmy and I begin to stretch out, and I find myself once again hard-pressed not to stare. If this is how I have to wake up every day, I might be able to get used to this.
You know, Hisao, it's not polite to stare.
I wasn't staring, I swear! Emmy raises an eyebrow and considers me for a minute, as if evaluating my response. There's a brief moment where I'm afraid for my life. But then she smiles and laughs, shaking her head slowly.
Honestly, you didn't have to deny it so strenuously.
In response, I clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So, that's enough stretching, right?
That was far too obscure for anyone to get.
Clearly.
You gotta hold the hands with the viewers.
Yeah.
It's like you're really getting closer, personally, with them.
Yeah. Don't just hold the hands of the viewers, you have to hug them and you have to snuggle them and make sure they feel good about your video. Make sure
well, you
they
heard
know.
it here, folks.
Suffocated.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Next convention, there's gonna be a little hugging booth.
It'll all be us. Every single member of the Let's Dub project. We'll have a hugging panel. We'll just call
That's
it...
if I can actually get down there from Canada.
Yes. We'll just call it the Let's Dug panel. The Teach Me How to Dougie panel. Just call it the Let's Hug
Or
panel.
the Let's Hug Project.
Yes, the Let's Hug Project.
We love you guys.
My personal favorite's the bear hug.
Why is that?
You don't want to know?
Oh my. Well, I would imagine that's Pink's personal favorite too, considering she's Monokuma in real life.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's really Monokuma in real life.
She's actually in real life. Like, if the cams was on, she would be Monokuma.
Yeah, see,
Yes, I am Monokuma.
Pink is actually the puppet master in real life.
No. I wasn't prepared.
Oh!
However, the young man's reaction is far more animated than anything I had expected.
So you're Takashiro-san!
He excitedly reaches out to shake my hand.
I've heard rumors from Kazuki-san. You're the famous detective who cracked those bizarre murder cases. Wow, I'm honored to meet you.
Right. I can't believe she blabbed about it, even though I strictly told her to keep her mouth shut. Kazuna gets all flustered after I shoot her a distinctly accusatory look. There's nothing I can do about it at this point, since he already knows. I sigh deeply and turn to face Akao. No, I can't take credit for that.
Please, no need to be so modest. It must have been such a thrilling tale of high adventure, roaming through the city at night, meting out punishment to that inhuman monster. My oh my, it's shameful for a man of my age to say this, but I just love stories like that.
Don't fire me, please.
I'm gonna replace you with Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, that's an honor, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't live up to that.
Good point. Oh god. Somehow I want Whoopi Goldberg to voice everybody now, just to see how hilarious it would be.
Oh god.
The Whoopi Goldberg one-girl show. 999.
9 whoopies, 9 whoopies, 9 whoopies.
Wincing in pain, I turn around. Quick! What do I do? Let's get these things! I shout. Kid looks at me like I'm crazy.
This ain't no joke, Sudge. We're gonna get eaten alive here unless you do something quick.
She's right. Attacking these things head on is too difficult. They're far too fast to catch. Damn it! They're biting me! Help! These things are fast! Come on! We're outnumbered! Splashing through the water, we turn back, heading for the passageway from where we came. However, a few of them manage to sink their teeth into me before I can get away. I kick off the last remaining few as I bolt out of this vile room. Whew! What a close call.
I put my shirt back on, and the nurse leans out of the doorway to call Emmy.
What took you so long? Now I'm going to be late.
The nurse gives me a significant look.
I was just seducing his sow, that's all.
What? Come on, what if I told you about seducing my friends?
I'd expected Emmy to be shocked by this, but instead she seems merely annoyed, scolding the nurse as if he were a child stealing cookies. Meanwhile, I try hard not to blush at the nurse's innuendo.
I'll try not to do it again, though I fear young Hisao may be lost to the female gender forever.
Not freaking likely. I didn't mean to say that out loud, but both the nurse and Emmy regard me for a moment before bursting into laughter again.
I've never played a piano before, but I've played a keytar, and I figure that's close enough, so let's check these buttons out. Yep, everything's sounding right so far. Okay. Alright, that sounds nice. Okay. Which is this one? I think it's this. Okay. There's another one down. And that should be it. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise?
Junpei!
For now, my work is done. However, Madame Ujaku settles herself down with pipe in hand, looking like she's not about to budge. Wait, what's going on? It's getting rather late, madam.
Yes, it is. It's rather quiet. When did it get so late?
I'm sure you must be tired from a long day of work.
Surely you jest. I won't let you say you're tired just yet.
Madam, are you possibly... I did make that promise with her, half in jest. It's got to be what she's thinking of, my end of the bargain for getting information from her.
Yes, that's right.
My overreaction causes the madam to giggle happily.
It's been so long, I was beginning to think you hated me, sir.
I feel her sweet voice whispering into my ear. That's not true. Even though I know she's hitting on me, I've been completely trapped.
Hold it. There's no need to say anything more.
I can smell the scent of mature woman mixed in with her makeup.
Well then, sir. I think it's time you compensated me for my work. Itadakimasu.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why you hang out with Rin. I'm not even sure why I want to know this. I guess it's because lunch was so strange. Emmy shrugs, looking for a moment very Rin-ish.
It's because we have similar outlooks.
If you were to ask me the least likely answer to my question, that would be it. What do you mean?
It's like... Okay, Rin paints and stuff, right?
Yes? I'm not sure where this is going.
Well, I run.
And?
And that's why we're similar.
You lost me. Emmy frowns, as if trying to figure out her answer.
Well, maybe it's that we do things for the same reasons.
Huh?
You know, we follow our passions.
So you're passionate about running and Rin's passionate about art. Is that it?
Well, sort of. Let me think. Well, Rin explained it to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed.
Not surprising. I think any explanation from Rin would probably confuse anyone.
What a pleasant surprise, Takashiro-san! So you actually came to watch our production!
A merry voice suddenly cuts off Takako in mid-sentence.
Oh!
Oh, a cow-san? It's a cow who works as the group's artistic director. He pushes his way through the crowd to get over to us.
How was it, Takashiro-san? Was our production to your satisfaction?
He's flushed with excitement as the production's just finished. Yeah, it was magnificent.
Wasn't Kazuki-san wonderful as well? Her unique presence on stage is rather awe-inspiring. She possesses the most unusual talent.
You're certainly right about that.
Not only is she cute, but charming as well. My oh my, I'm so jealous of you, Takeshiro-san.
He chuckles merrily. Huh? What the heck are you talking about?
Aren't you two dating?
It hurts!
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own.
Oh, how I miss Gumshoe right now. He'd cut his finger open, I would make some snappy comment about negligence, then he'd make some charmingly moronic comment in response, and we would get on with the investigation. But no, instead I'm being babysat by a reject from Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, and I can't find the bloody event flag to continue on with this investigation. Ugh, no wonder Phoenix is so nervous all the time. This could drive a man to desperation. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I certainly hope so. But if I were to make an educated guess, I would guess it has something to do with the murder weapon, which in turn has to do with the murder scene! Eureka! Everyone just forget that happened.